The China-CEE Institute presents the new China Watch. Title: An Invisible Digital Wall, Digital Service Trade Barriers in Cross-Border M&A. Cross-border mergers and acquisitions, M&As, are one of the key methods companies use to expand overseas markets by overcoming traditional trade barriers. In the digital economy era, however, countries have implemented cross-border digital regulatory regulations for the sake of technology and data security, forming new digital service trade barriers. Can cross-border M&As overcome this new trade barrier? This paper uses the combined 2014 to 2021 data of the OECD database and the Zephyr M&A transaction database to examine the impact of digital services trade barriers on global cross-border M&As. The results of our research show that host countries' digital service trade barriers inhibit cross-border mergers and acquisitions through three channels: the data island effect, algorithm reverse disclosure risk, and dual technical thresholds. Among digital service trade barriers, special requirements on algorithms and data are the new mechanisms that distinguish them from traditional trade barriers. Furthermore, digital service trade barriers expand the traditional single technology threshold to a dual technology threshold that includes conventional technology and digital technology. Further research found that taking cross-border data security into account, institutional openness should focus on coordination, that is, enhancing cross-border institutional coordination by narrowing the differences in digital regulatory rules or signing regional trade agreements, which can to a certain extent weaken the adverse impact of digital service trade barriers on cross-border M&As. In addition, enhancing alternative information transmission channels for interpersonal communication, text-based communication, and verbal communication is another response to digital services trade barriers. Finally, this article provides empirical inspiration for China's transformation from massive opening up to institutional opening up in three areas: aligning with international high-standard economic and trade rules, jointly building a Chinese model, and joining regional trade agreements. Read more on the website, and you can also download the full document in PDF.